What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jarrell coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and today I'm gonna give you my prediction on the biggest fight of 2014, taking place Saturday night on HBO pay-per-view in New York City at the Madison Square Garden Arena, between three-division world champion and Puerto Rican pride Miguel Cotto and Argentinian pride in the lineal middleweight champion Sergio Martinez. There's a lot of storylines going on in this fight. Obviously, both guys dislike each other. Martinez more than Cotto. Can Cotto adjust? Can his body adjust to the middleweight? The extra pounds that he will be carrying into this fight. Will Martinez's injuries play a role? Will he be rusty? And can Miguel Cotto power translate to 160, where it wasn't great at 154. He was 4-2 at junior middleweight. He fought Yuri Foreman, Ricardo Mayorga, Antonio Margarito, Austin Trout, Floyd Mayweather, and Devin Rodriguez. He's 4-2. He has 4 stoppages or 4 TKO stoppages, but don't let that fool you. You know, it was some fluky stoppages. One, Yuri Foreman tore his ACL, which hampered his movement and made him a sitting duck for Cotto along those ropes. Even though Cotto got him out with a body shot, but would that have happened if he was able to continue with 2 healthy legs instead of 1? I'm not gonna discredit him, but I'm not gonna go over and go crazy about it and say he got a dominating stoppage victory, because it was a competitive fight up until that moment. Marga, typical Marga, he got stopped in the 12th round, same as he did when he fought Shane Mosley in that fight, I think in 2011, 2010, 2011. Margarito, his fight was stopped because his eye, he got fucked up by Pacquiao the year before. And that eye was a big concern of doctors and of Margarito's people, so they stopped that, even though it probably could have went on. And Devin Rodriguez, he got him out of there because he was just a much better fighter, much stronger, and it was just different level classes of fighters that night. He struggled and lost against Mayweather. He struggled and got dominated against Austin Trout, which are guys that box and move. I wouldn't say Trout is an elite mover, but he's a very good. He has very good foot movement. Floyd Mayweather is an elite mover that gives problems to Miguel Cotto. You look at his fight with Manny Pacquiao; it gave him problems, along with the hand speed and power. He was befuddled and he didn't know what to do. If you look at Sergio Martinez, he's coming off of a 14-month layoff due to injuries to the shoulder and knee. He's fought Martin Murray, where I thought he lost that fight. He fought Paul Williams twice, 1-1, split that with him. He's fought Macklin, he's fought Barker, he's fought Kelly Pavlik, list goes on and on. Future Hall of Famer, both of these guys are. He has a lot of motivation because he felt disrespected when he met Cotto in Mexico, and Cotto just brushed him off like he was nobody. And he said ever since that moment he wanted to fight him. And he says this fight's not going past 9 rounds. Martinez has every advantage, physical advantage in my opinion, in this fight. He's the taller, bigger guy, more athletic, quicker, stronger, more skilled in my opinion. But Miguel Cotto has the big edge and experience. I know Martinez has been in some big fights, but not to this level. Like I said, Cotto has been in big fights his whole career. Mayweather, Judah, Mosley, Pacquiao, Margarito 1 and 2, Yuri Foreman when they fought at Yankee Stadium, the new Yankee Stadium. So he's used to this. And then it's Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend. So he's gonna have a lot of momentum and he's gonna have a lot of motivation to, become the first Puerto Rican fighter to win 4 titles in 4 different weight classes. The Puerto Rican fans are gonna be cheering him on, trying to get him through, which we all know would be a tough fight against Martinez. They're gonna try to carry him through the fight, carry him through the shaking moments, which he will endure at some point in the fight. Keys to victory for Miguel Cotto is simply he has to test Martinez's movement in his ring rust, or his ring rust. See if he's really 100% ready to go. He needs to test his knee. He needs to make him move when he doesn't want to move, meaning force him to the ropes, bully him, make him make sharp turns when he doesn't want to, dictate his movement, and pump that jab, which Cotto has a very good, powerful jab. He needs to pump the jab to the face and to the body. Um, he needs to also take advantage of Martinez once he start putting his hands down and his chin out. He has to be able to time Martinez. His hand speed has to be evident early on, and his timing has to be evident. Once if he gets him, he has to and land accurately too. He can't just land and just flush. Grazing shots. He needs to land flush on Martinez to get his respect early and let him know that his power can't be underestimated or overlooked in this fight. Another thing I noticed when Martinez throws his overhand left or straight left, his chin comes down, which can, he could be countered with a uppercut. And we all know that Miguel Cotto loves to throw uppercuts, right and left uppercuts. Once Martinez goes to throw that left hand, Cotto should be in position to throw his left uppercut and to time him, and maybe he can hurt him or get his attention, make him aware that, you can't be throwing those. You can't be throwing shots like that and having your head out and expose your chin. For Martinez just simply has to do what he did against Chavez Jr., but not as much because Cotto's the smaller guy and Chavez Jr. was like a cruiserweight that night. He needs to let his hands go. He needs to keep Miguel constantly moving, spinning him, stay off those ropes. Avoid trying to exchange with him, even though his power I don't believe will be as effective at 160 as it was at 147, or even at 154. You still need to avoid exchanging with him because you've been out of the ring 14 months. You need to take the first couple of rounds to get loose, to get back in the rhythm and the flow of things, and pump that jab out, which he has a good jab too. Throw combinations all night long. Miguel Cotto doesn't like he has problems facing guys with speed, and we know Martinez possesses power along with the movement. So this could be Manny Pacquiao all over again. His hands are fast. Martinez's hands are fast, but will his reflexes be there? And can he do the same things that we're accustomed to seeing him do? I believe he can. I believe he's as healthy as he's going to be. I don't think injuries will play a role. At least I hope not, because I don't want to see it hamper his movement or play a big role in the fight. But Martinez just simply needs to stay off the ropes, keep the fight in the middle of the ring, constantly move Miguel Cotto. Don't let him get comfortable and set to be in position to throw those left hooks and right hooks to the body, those uppercuts and overhand rights, that he loves to throw. But Cotto's jab and foot movement also going to be the key. Like I said, he has to be able to cut the ring off against Martinez and pin him up on the ropes and try to bully the big guy. If he can cut off the ring against Martinez, then he can have more success. But Martinez has a great ring IQ, boxing IQ, and he's going to spin off those ropes eventually and pin Cotto on those ropes. So Cotto can't go back on the ropes either, because we see what happened against Margarito and against Floyd, against Pacquiao. He's just a sitting target. They gonna his defense is okay, but on those ropes he's just gonna have his hands up. And I expect Martinez to split that guard and come around with looping left hooks and right hands, and have success that way. With all that being said, my prediction for the winner of this fight will be Sergio Martinez. I think he stops Miguel Cotto in the 10th round of a good fight. I think Cotto might even get a flash knockdown on Martinez because, like I said, he's been out of the ring 14 months and he's going to be a little rusty. And his reflexes might not be as sharp early on as they will be as the fight progresses, just because, he's been sparring, but he hasn't been in the ring with an elite guy like Cotto in over 14 months. So even though I think he might suffer a flash knockdown, I expect him to win this fight dominated after 3 or 4 good close rounds. I expect him by the 5th round on to the 10th round to be dominant and stop him and retain his middleweight championship and move on. So there it is. Sergio Martinez via 10th round KO. I don't know. I'm gonna say he gonna ice him brutally, straight left hand like he did Paul Williams. So that's my prediction. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Also go over to Facebook and like our sports pages, Colossal Boxing Talk, as well as Colossal Sports Zone, and go follow us on Twitter at Colossal CBT. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.